food. Food ain't good. I like food. Food ain't good. You see burgers, you see fries.
Welcome to Adventure Lunch, a show where we go to lunch and talk about it. My name is CyberBob. Your name is?
I'm Jerrod Kingery. Did I say that right?
You did.
Jerrod Kingery.
We did. And this week for Adventure Lunch, we went to lunch. We went to Bun N Barrel.
Bun N Barrel, an Austin Highway fixture for 62 years. Why did we end up at Bun N Barrel?
Well, we've been kind of on the trail. What was the guy's name? Michael?
Michael emailed us
and suggested that we go on the Guy Fieri
Diners,
triple D.
Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
We follow along, and so we decided to do that. We're gonna go to some of the places.
They featured 5 restaurants locally.
We're gonna check his work.
After we went to Beto's, Michael suggested we keep going, and we weren't really impressed with Beto's. So we went to Bun N Barrel.
Right.
That was next on the list because I remember going there as a kid. We'll get to that later.
Well, I think the location of Bun N Barrel is kind of interesting.
It's on Austin Highway, not far from Harry Wurzbach. If you're familiar with the area.
The whole Austin Highway area, though, is a great drive. It's like a drive down historic San Antonio.
Right.
It's not always the good parts of historic San Antonio.
Well, it's definitely had its down times, and I think it's on its way back now. It's right across from where Earl Abel's moved to. So there's like 2 classic restaurants right there.
And you've heard of Silo. It's pretty popular in San Antonio. A lot of people go there. Now, the name Bun N Barrel has actually got a little bit of history behind it. Bun.
For the barbecue, you get barbecue on a bun.
Right,
I guess burgers.
And the burgers. But barrel actually refers to the root beer they used to serve there would be in big barrels.
That you say they brewed, or our waitress said they brewed, or whatever you do to root beer. I don't know if they brew it.
They'd have it in a big barrel.
Right, they would make their own root beer, essentially. And that practice stopped a number of years ago, more than 40 years ago.
But it's a holdover. And that image we just showed you a second ago, this Bun N Barrel deal here, that used to be on top of the restaurant, and it was a fixture on Austin Highway.
She said that used to be the actual barrel, but I don't think so.
You accused our waitress Stacy of lying to us.
I think she may have been misunderstood what we were talking about.
Now, since it is such an old throwback place, one of the things that used to be real popular was what they call curbside service.
Right. It looks like a car hop, like a Sonic, sort of a 50s style Sonic.
And so if you go out there, you'll see that there's a board outside that you can order from. And then also, you allegedly can beep your horn and someone will come out and wait on you. But they don't do a whole lot of that. In fact, they don't do a whole lot of that because they have a phone number listed.
Just call them.
And they'll come out to your, but everybody goes inside now.
Right. And this was our waitress, Stacy, if that is indeed her name. We can't quite remember.
It's probably Stacy.
Probably Stacy. She's been at the restaurant 11 years, she said. Her mother has been at the restaurant 42 years, something like that.
Right.
It's been a family affair between the two of them running the place for, oh gosh, a long time. And she's actually on the menu cover.
If you glance at the menu, you'll see there's people there, and the mom's on there, Stacy's on there, Stacy's sister's on there.
Yeah.
So it's kind of neat, kind of neat thing.
And as we said, this was visited by Mr. Guy Fieri of the
Rhymes with Spaghetti.
Rhymes with Spaghetti. For diners, drives, diners, drive-ins,
Triple
and
D,
dives.
Triple D,
I can't
Triple D.
remember the order. I know it starts with diners.
And Guy had a lot of good things to say about it.
He had a lot of good things to say. They said he came as a result of a customer emailing him.
Right.
And he came to visit, and we have a clip here of Stacy talking about just what a visit from Guy Fieri will do for business at the restaurant.
All right.
We have a clip.
We have a clip. We had a clip.
Okay, so the first week we were kind of like, did everybody see the show or what's going on? But that Saturday after the first week, it was a nightmare. Well, I won't say a nightmare because we did really good. It's just we had so many people, we weren't expecting it all in one day, I guess we could say.
So it's huge. It's a huge deal.
Yeah, and people actually, she's got people from Canada, from all over the nation. They come and they get on the Triple D trail. And they just go around the different restaurants.
I had no idea. I would never have suspected this. That people just go around the country eating food. We go around San Antonio eating food. But these people, we should do that.
Thanks, baby. That would be great. All right, so I have driven by this place a million times. Never thought once about stopping in, and I should have. I ordered the chop. I've ordered the combo
sandwich
off recommendations from Facebook, and you can get your choice of 2 of 4 meats. I picked the beef and turkey, And look at that. There is a huge amount of meat inside these,
That
and it's
looks
very
fantastic.
tasty. Very good. Very, very good. And what did you get?
I got the, it's Courtney's chicken sandwich. It's a grilled chicken sandwich with lettuce, there we go, lettuce, mayo, and a ginger dressing. And it was really, really tasty, really good. I mean, just the real kind of smoky.
Right off the bat, we've got 2 great sandwiches.
Two great sandwiches, and we got also a side of onion rings there.
Right. They talked about because they're a really interesting color. These
They're really
onion rings.
orange.
And she said that's egg
shade.
Egg shade.
Egg shade food coloring. Which, okay, I don't understand because my eggs are white. Not my eggs
we didn't
personally,
question
the
it.
eggs
We
I
didn't
buy.
question it at all, but they're very interesting and they're very good though. They're very, very
Yes.
good. Now, one of the other things is they have 2 sauces to choose from.
2 barbecue sauces.
Right, and one is a traditional that you see there here, the
You're
larger
pointing at
one
it
here,
twice. That's like meta pointing.
which is a very good, and then like an Asian fusion type of a hot kind of a sauce.
It's a wasabi
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Very good. And what the backstory on that is, right next door is Tong's Thai.
Right.
And the same people own both places. And so they brought some of the Thai over into the Bun N
They
Barrel.
have a Thai burger, which was what Guy Fieri tried and loved.
We didn't try that, but we hear it's really, really good. One thing we didn't like as much were the milkshakes. We
Oh, I
did
was
get
fine with the
milkshakes.
I
You
was
liked
fine
your
with
milkshake? I wasn't. I just felt like they were okay.
You had a chocolate shake, I had a vanilla shake. This is what I remember. I remember going to Bun N Barrel as a kid.
As a child.
As a 10, 12-year-old kid, and getting milkshakes. That's really all I remember about it.
Did the flavor of the milkshake bring that back for you?
You know, honestly, it was a milkshake. I'm not.
You have repressed childhood memories?
There was a lot of bad stuff about milkshakes.
And they've got a huge pit, a huge barbecue pit out there.
That's in the back of the restaurant.
It's actually a separate building.
It says, "Sorry, you can't come in here." Used to be people could go in there, and
Not so much anymore.
Not so much anymore.
And they've had generations of families that have been working that barbecue pit.
The pit boss has been there for what, 40-something years?
It was an incredible amount of time.
Yeah.
Also, inside the decor in it is really kind of neat.
It's they have this. It's a jukebox, but a for real.
With real 45s.
Right. Pardon me. You noticed they had a Marty Robbins El Paso.
Yeah, and I love that.
And it's real 45s, a real working jukebox. I mean, it's just impressive. That thing's probably worth $5,000 on.
And if you've ever heard of Bun N Barrel, you've probably heard that like on Friday nights, everybody gets together.
This is how I came to know Bun N Barrel. Going with my family. My dad's a car guy, and some other friends of the family. Going there and looking. People would bring their classic cars.
Right.
And park.
And so it was known for on the weekend. Everyone bring their classic cars out there.
Car show.
Right.
Everybody walks around, shows it off, stuff like that.
And the big thing was they'd all get together in the field next door,
Field
right?
next door, which
Well,
thanks CPS.
CPS bought the property next door and built this monstrosity.
Built whatever this is.
I don't even know what that is. I don't even think it has anything to do with electricity.
It's just a bunch of towers and stuff. So the field is closed off. So they have a smaller version of the car show. It's not anywhere near the size that it was before. But it still happens. It's just still, and with the Tong's Thai next door, the parking is really minimal there. But there's still a bit of that tradition left.
All right, let's get right down to it right now. Rate your experience between 1 and 10 of what you thought of Bun N Barrel.
Oh, an 8, easy.
8, I'm going to agree with that totally. In fact, I'm going to go 8.6.
Really?
I really liked my sandwich.
I wasn't a big fan of the
it.
fries. But what's with me and fries? I'm not
Onion
a big
rings.
fan
I
of fries.
love the onion rings.
Yeah.
They were very, very good. So I'm going to agree with you on that score, a very high score. Also, you know, we're always still searching for Joe Shura.
We're on the we're like the Guy Fieri of Joe Shirtle. We're always
Joe
searching for
used to be the host of the show about 27 years ago when it first started.
Right.
In the earlier versions, he's gone missing. No one's seen him. Except we do get an occasional photo that comes in, and here's one of the photos that came in this week of Joe doing something.
Is he? There's a bunch of photos of him in a cave.
I
think he might be building. He might be like a contractor for Batman.
Or he's like one of those kids that got lost in a cave. We're not really sure what happened there exactly.
One of those kids? Is he one of the Goonies?
It's only one of the Goonies. Also, we want to tell you if you've seen Joe or if you have a suggestion of where we should go for lunch, just email us. What's your email address?
My name. My email is jerrodkingery@woaitv.com.
And mine is CyberBob at woaitv.com. We'd love to get your ideas. We'd like some feedback on the show. We're always looking for stuff.
We'd love Suggestions are fantastic. If you want to join us, that would be even better.
And so we really do recommend Bun N Barrel. Go check it out. It's very, very good. Until next week,
Make lunch an adventure.
have an adventurous lunch.
Yes, bye.